Hello. So my name's Sophie. I am currently a student at San Francisco State in their nursing program, and I'm taking this online class to fulfill some of the other requirements that San Francisco State requires. Plus, I've been trying to get caught up on my health and fitness, and so I figured it would be a good fit for me. Um, so I'm just going to jump right into the questions. The first one is, what roles do you play? I play a lot of different roles. Um, I'm a student, I'm a caretaker, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend, I'm a dog mom. There's so many. I think the ones I'm the most proud of, though, are being a student and a friend and a part of my family. And then there's Crawford, who's my dog, who is currently laying right here, so he might get a little excited during this video if he decides to pop up. This is also the closest I'm ever going to be to a YouTube video person, and obviously it's not my career choice, so bear with me. So the next question is, what makes up your current identity? And I don't know. I'd say like a big part of it is the family I was raised in. I was raised in a very loving and open family. We talk to each other about everything. And so that's made me into a really loving and open person. I think another big part of who I am is that I really like to help people. I've never had a job that wasn't in a service. I've been working as a nursing assistant now for about 2 years, and I'm going to nursing school right now. And I really, really enjoy that part of my career. He likes to chew on toys, and it makes noise. But I really like that that's a part of who I am, is that I really like to take care of people and help people. Crawford. This is Crawford. He's a funny dog. Well, and then another big part of who I am is I'm somebody who's battled with mental health. That makes up a huge part of my ability to understand and connect with people, I think. Going through things like depression and anxiety, which I know a lot of people go through, it makes it so you see life in a different way and you appreciate different things about who you are. He really wants this toy. But I think that that is a huge impact on who I am. And then I don't know. I think that mostly it's just that I really appreciate people who are kind and open. And that's stemmed from the family I grew up in. I don't know if I'm just rambling or if this makes any sense. But anyways, the how many faces do you put on question, I thought that this one was a really interesting one because it's kind of always something I've thought about with my mental health and things like that. For a while I was putting on like the face of being really, really happy or really, really calm, and it wasn't really who I was. Today though, I'd say like the faces that I put on a face for my family for sure. I try to help and be as supportive of them as I can, and then I put on a face at work because I work in a operating room at CPMC Pacific campus, and I work with a lot of different people, and obviously at work you don't really show who you are completely to everybody. I just try to be happy and goofy while I'm there to make everybody else's day a little bit better. I also try to do my job really, really well, which is something I take pride in. I also have the face of a caretaker where I'm able to really help other people without getting too attached to them, because that's something you kind of have to learn in the healthcare profession. I also am a camp counselor with a bunch of kids who have gone through abusive experiences within their homes. And so I put on a face for them as well. I'm there to love and support them as much as I can. Crawford's getting a little too excited for this. But anyways, this is part of my everyday life is him, so I figured he could be in this video, even though he's distracting everybody. Okay, yeah, you're cute. Anyways, the next question is, what are the most important values and ethics that you live by? And I think I touched on this earlier already, but I'd say like the most important values to me are kindness and respect, and really just like living by the golden rule and treating everybody the way you want to be treated. I try really hard not to judge people based off of a first impression, because you never really know what anybody's going through. And so that's really important to me. And then, yeah, I just say like loving people and showing them that you're there to be a support and not to tear them down. That's a really important thing that I try to implement in all of my friendships and my relationships with people. My 4 major priorities, in my life is, one of them's this guy, because he's obviously very needy. Fun fact about Crawford, I actually raised him originally to be a guide dog. I raised him my senior year of high school. He didn't quite make it because he's afraid of motorcycles. And so he was dropped, and I got to keep him as my pet. And he's been a really good emotional support dog for me, and just overall pet. He's amazing. I love him. But that's one of my major priorities, is taking care of him and having him in my life, because it's something I've had to go back and forth on with everything I've been juggling since I moved to San Francisco. But I'm happy I've been able to keep him. Another really important priority is my school. I am 20 years old and in my 2nd semester of nursing school, and will be graduating with a BSN by the time I am 22, which is insane to me, but it's something I'm really proud of. I've worked really, really hard the last several years to get to where I am right now in my education, and my career path with that is something that I'm really excited to go into. I would say another important priority in my life is my family. We all moved up to Santa Rosa from Modesto in 2015, and since then there have just been a lot of adjustments and kind of changes in the dynamic of the way our family works. And so that has been a really important thing for me to be a part of. I'm so thankful for all of them and all the support they always give me. And I try my best to help take care of them and help them as much as I can. And then I'd say like a 4th priority, I know it's not always a priority in my life, but I want to make it more of a priority, is my ability to take care of myself, whether that means going out and doing fun social activities and not just staying inside and studying all day, or if it means going out and walking Crawford, or getting some exercise in, or making sure I'm eating healthier. One big thing for me that has always impacted the way I view myself is my weight. And I used to be a very, very athletic person, and since school started, I haven't been able to as much. And so I hope that with this class, I'll be able to focus on that more. I'm obviously over my time, so I'm going to end this video now, but it was nice introducing myself to all of you, and I look forward to seeing all of your videos. Thanks.